So the radius of a cylindrical gift box is 3x plus 4 inches. The height of the gift box is twice the radius. What is the surface area of the cylinder? Write your answer as a polynomial in standard form. Alright, so this is going to be a little bit involved, but let's take a look at it. So this is a cylinder. The surface area is the area of literally everything on the outside of the cylinder, the top, the bottom, and all the way around. Okay, so the formula for surface area is going to be 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi r h, where r is the radius and h is the height. So going back to our picture, the radius is going to be from the center of the circle to the edge of the circle, because that's what the radius is, and the height would be from the top to the bottom, that measure. So we're told that the radius is 3x plus 4 inches. So we can substitute 3x plus 4 in for r. We're also told that the height of the gift box is twice the radius, so 3x plus 4 times 2. Okay, so substituting it in. Here's the radius squared for r squared, and here is the radius here with 2 pi. And here is twice the radius for the height, so this here is the height. Now we could end up multiplying the binomial twice, and you're going to have to multiply binomials 2 times. Or there is a little bit of a shortcut that could save you from having to do that. And I'm going to show you that shortcut, but feel free to multiply binomials twice if you're more comfortable with that. So what I'm going to do is take this 2 and multiply it to this 2 here, since each and every one of these are being multiplied. So I'm just going to multiply this 2 by 2 and get 4 pi. Again, just multiply these two together. So I'll have 2 pi times 3x plus 4 squared plus 4 pi times 3x plus 4 times 3x plus 4. Now we can get ready to do our multiplying of the binomials. Now, we have 3x plus 4 squared. When you square something, you are basically multiplying whatever's being squared to itself. So we have 3x plus 4 times 3x plus 4. This is the same as saying 3x plus 4 squared. Now notice how this is 3x plus 4 times 3x plus 4, and so is this. So when I do my multiplying, which I'll use the box for this one, but you could use whichever method you choose, you will end up getting the same thing, so you only have to do that multiplying once. So I'm going to put the 3x plus 4 and 3x plus 4 on both sides. So now I have 3x times 3x, which is 9x squared. 4 times 3x is 12x. 3 times 4 is 12x. And 4 times 4 is 16. Which, writing that out, I'll have 9x squared plus 12x plus 12x plus 16. Combining my like terms of 12x plus 12x gives me 24x. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to replace the 3x plus 4 squared and both of these 3x plus 4's with the 9x squared plus 24x plus 16, because this squared becomes that I showed, and this times this is the same as squaring this, and these two multiplied give you the 9x squared plus 24x plus 16. Okay, so we expanded them out and multiplied. Now, if you look at these, if you look at this expression here, and this one have a GCF, or a greatest common factor. They are both being multiplied by the 9x squared plus 24x plus 16. Okay? To help you see this a little better, pretend for a minute that these are not these, but rather y's. If you were factoring out a GCF here, you would see that we had a y in both of these. So you would divide out the y and bring it to the outside. We're going to use that same logic here, except instead of y in both of these, we have 9x squared plus 24x plus 16 in both of these. So we're going to pull that out from each. So taking it out from this one, we have just 2 pi left. Taking it out of this one, we have 4 pi left. Now we add 2 pi plus 4 pi, we get 6 pi. Remaining to 6 pi, here we'll have 6 pi times 9x squared, that gives me 54 pi x squared. 6 pi times 24x is 144 pi x, and 6 pi times 16 is 96 pi. And this is our answer, so let's put that in. So we type in 54 pi x squared plus 144 pi x plus 96 pi. Which is correct, so that's number 12. Alright, number 13, it is asking you to use the distributive property to multiply. So let's do that. So we have a binomial times a trinomial. So distributing will distribute the 2y into each of these, and then the 4 into each of these. So we have 2y times 2y squared, which is 4y to the third. Then 2y times 4y is 8y squared. 2y and negative 1 gives you negative 2y. Then we have 4 times 2y squared, which is 8y squared. Then 4 times 4y is 16y, and 4 times negative 1 is negative 4. Okay, now we combine our like terms. We have 8y squared and 8y squared as like terms, same letter and exponent. Negative 2y and 16y, same letters and exponents. So now 8y squared plus 8y squared is 16y squared. Negative 2y plus 16y is 14y. So your answer is 4y to the third plus 16y squared plus 14y minus 4. That is your answer, so let's type it in. Bring it in, we have 4y to the third plus 16y squared plus 14y minus 4. That is number 13. Number 14, we were doing the same thing. We were multiplying a binomial to a trinomial. So let's do that. So we're going to multiply 5x to everything and then 7 to everything. So we have 5 times 2x squared, which is 10x to the third. We have 5x times 8x, which is 40x squared. And we have 5x times 7, which is 35x. Now we multiply the 7 to everything. So 7 times 2x squared is 14x squared. 7 times 8x is 56x, and 7 times 7 is 49. Now we combine our like terms. Our like terms are 40x squared and 14x squared, same letter and exponent. And then we have 35x and 56x as like terms. Adding them up, 40x squared plus 14x squared is 54x squared, and 35x plus 56x is 91x. So our final answer is 10x to the third plus 54x squared plus 91x plus 49. And that's going to be my answer. So typing it in, we have 10x to the third plus 54x squared plus 91x plus 49. That's number 14. Number 15 is asking you to find a product using FOIL. So let's do that. So remember, with FOIL, F means first, O means outer, I means inner, and L means last. Now what's different about this one is that we have a number larger than a squared or just the exponent of 1 when doing this. So we just got to remember our exponent rules. So first is the first two terms. So we have 3b to the third times 2b to the third. That will be 6b to the sixth. Remember, we add exponents. Then we have the outer two, which is 3b to the third times negative 5, which is negative 15b to the third. The inner two terms are 3 and 2b to the third, which multiplied together is 6b to the third. Multiplying the last two terms is 3 times negative 5, which is negative 15. Number-like terms are the negative 15b to the third and 6b to the third. So combining them, I'll get negative 9b to the third. So my answer is going to be 6b to the sixth minus 9b to the third minus 15. So let's type that in. So we have 6b to the sixth minus 9b to the third minus 15. And that's number 15.